What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another video, but it's not a Cowboys video. I know some of you guys are relieved every single time that I upload a video that's not football and or sports related, so let's go for it. It's a work/life update. Work has been interesting this week so far. It is hump day. It is the middle of the week, and we're going into the better part of the week, in my opinion. Had a lot of meetings today, or actually not really a lot of them, but I'm having a lot of meetings this week, I should say. I had a meeting for a charity organization, and pretty much what I was put in charge of doing is creating the invitations for the events, which isn't happening until October, but they still want to get ahead while they're ahead, which is a good thing to do, especially with a charity organization like that. And then also, they also put me in charge of putting the packets together for all of the managers in the facilities and everything like that, all the stores, the business office, and just everything in between. Even some out of town people I have to put packets together for. But what my goal was this week was to actually do a couple of out of town videos, but this week has been so hectic that I had to put that aside. I had to hopefully hold that off until next week. Maybe next week I can get into it, but next week is already kind of starting to pile up on me, and it hasn't even started yet. So the objective for this week is to get everything done before Friday, before I leave for that seminar that I was invited to. And pretty much the objective is I finish everything and go to the seminar Friday, or I don't finish everything and I don't have to go to the seminar. Or not really have to, that's not really a good term. I would enjoy going to the seminar, because I found out it's not as long as I anticipated. When I first saw it, I swore it said from 1:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. But luckily I only have to go on a Friday. I don't have to go to the Thursday-Friday conferences. But it is 1:30 to 4:30. So it's only 3 hours versus 5. And that means I'll get home probably, let's say probably about 6 instead of 9, or 7 or 8 or whatever. I'm doing math stupid. So 4:30, so we'll round it to 5 by the time I get out of Lubbock, and 6. So I'll be home about 7 o'clock, not 6. So 7 versus 9, or even later. We'll see what happens. But I am actually excited about the seminar. Got my ticket printed out last week, and just ready to go. So, other than that, I've had a few other projects that I had to do this week. One was for the Fast and Fresh, which is the food department of Tootin' Totem. Tootin' Totem. I got a little I got a stutter all of a sudden. Or is that like hitting the cymbals, the Tootin' Totem? Or turn the stove on, Tootin' Totem. But regardless, they pretty much have put me in charge of putting the, it has a picture of the product. So for example, like a corn dog, and it tells team members what they need to use, microwave or oven, to get the thing cooking, how long they need to cook it, and the temperature of the microwave and or oven, and how long they sit out before they have to waste it, unfortunately. So that took me all day yesterday and half of today, and I actually was very proud of the product the first time, but unfortunately it didn't print properly, so I had to move some stuff around, and I was like, dang it. So that happened. And then I don't know if I talked about this last week, but I had been put in charge also of putting together a benefits video for the team members for their training. So when they do their training, they have to watch the video and, you know, all that good stuff. And like I said, I put that together, and it's taken me about a week to put that together. And I'm actually kind of embarrassed because I'm like, gosh, I, you know, told everybody I can get these done in a few hours. I can get these done, you know, whatever. But I've come to find out, because when I did the food reviews, I was pretty much my own boss. So I knew what I wanted. I knew what looked good when I would edit my own videos. Even like just when I edit just videos in general. It doesn't even have to be the food reviews. But I would watch it a couple of times before I officially like rendered it and exported it and everything. And okay, that looks good. And it would take probably a couple attempts for me to get everything the way that I wanted. But now, since I'm not making my own videos, and I'm not my own company, and I'm not my own division, my own little sanction, I have come to find out that I can't get it done the first time. There's been a couple of projects where I've gotten it done for the first attempt, and everybody's like, oh, this looks good, great. But every single one that I've done besides those couple, it's like, can you tweak this? Can you tweak that? Can you get rid of this? Can you make this a couple more seconds? Can you actually reduce this to about 30 seconds? You know, just stuff like that. And it's just like, I understand the business, I understand the model, but it's just kind of like, come on, man, I could be working on something else. And even some of the edits, I'm like, okay, I understand why they wanted me to do that. And then there are a few edits where I'm like, why do I need to fix that? That took me like forever to make. Like, for example, one of the training videos that I made was, there's this little portion of it, this little animation that I made. It's about a 9-10 second animation. Oh, this guy just left in front of me, so I'm gonna take a spot. 9-10 second animation. And it took me about 4 hours just to make that. And I had the client that wanted me to do it, loved it. But one of the guys in my department actually watched it and was like, like pretty much like left-handed compliment. Told me it's good, but we have things like Adobe, Adobe products, Adobe stock, and we have a couple of websites that we belong to for stuff like that. But I was just like, I like it. I like the way it turned out. I did great. There's this little guy, and there was a conveyor belt, and it was moving, and it was awesome. And I even got to the point where like he was like making multiple facial expressions, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, I made this. This is awesome. But again, the client liked it, so I kept it. But again, if I ever have to do something that's like longer, like an elongated period of time for me to do anything like that, and they don't like it, I'm just gonna be like, okay, man, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. And even Harrison, the guy that I make most of the videos for, he's like, how about like when you make major productions like this, you pretty much just send me pretty much step by step what you're doing, the videos that you film, the graphics that you're making, the slides, all that good stuff, and I will tell you if in general if we're gonna like it, and hopefully that will cut down on editing time. And I was like, okay. With this one, apparently he wasn't in the office today. There was a few times where I was like, okay, this is from the benefits video, this is something that I want you to take a look at and see if I'm wasting my time, you know, whatever. And he wasn't there. I was like, dang it, come on, dude. So anyway, that was my week so far. I still have tomorrow, and I have another meeting to go to, and they're actually going to review and watch my drive-through videos that I've made for the company, where I pretty much do like a secret shopper mission and go through these drive-throughs, and just some of them I'm kind of a pain in the ass, other ones I'm just like, okay, thanks, appreciate you. And then like I kind of like critique like their customer service skills, and I critique like one guy was on his phone, another chick was by herself, so it took her a while to get to me, so it's just me sitting at the window for about 2 minutes. I'm just like, okay, this is great, wow, you know, just stuff like that. But anyway, guys, if you guys want to hear more about my week, my life, it doesn't have to be about work, it could be about anything else, let me know down below. Ask me any questions, and maybe I'll answer them with one of these videos next time. And guys, I hope you guys are having a great week so far. Thank you so much once again for dropping by, and always remember my little piglets, Colin Poor Chap, loves y'all the most. So y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.